Hi everyone, it's Janet, and I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes, and I've just been feeling led to speak and say something and wondering, okay Lord, well what is it that you want me to say? Haven't done my hair, haven't done my makeup, and I'm here. I'm present. So 2 Chronicles 7:14 says, "Then if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and restore their land." And in 1 Samuel 3:1-10, I had it written down there, and I just feel led to read right now. So 1 Samuel 3:1-10, the Lord speaks to Samuel, and he says, "Meanwhile, the boy Samuel served the Lord by assisting Eli. Now in those days, messages from the Lord were very rare, and visions were quite uncommon. One night, Eli, who was almost blind by now, had gone to bed. The lamp of God had not yet gone out, and Samuel was sleeping in the tabernacle near the ark of God. And suddenly the Lord called out, 'Samuel.' 'Yes,' Samuel replied. 'What is it?' And he got up and ran to Eli. 'Here I am. Did you call me?' 'I didn't call you,' Eli replied. 'Go back to bed.' So he did. Then the Lord called out again, 'Samuel.' Again Samuel got up and went to Eli. 'Here I am. Did you call me?' 'I didn't call you, my son,' Eli said. 'Go back to bed.' Samuel did not yet know the Lord because he had never had a message from the Lord before. So the Lord called a third time, and once more Samuel got up and went to Eli. 'Here I am. Did you call me?' Then Eli realized it was the Lord who was calling the boy. So he said to Samuel, 'Go and lie down again, and if someone calls again, say, "Speak, Lord, your servant is listening." So Samuel went back to bed. And then the Lord came and called as before, 'Samuel, Samuel.' And Samuel replied, 'Speak, your servant is listening.'" Don't you just think that is God calling you sometimes? And we think, well, the old enemy tries to put that seed of doubt in that, like you're just your imagination. It can't be. How could it be? However, I believe that when you say, just as Samuel did, "Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening." Then the Lord said to Samuel, "I am about to do a shocking thing in Israel. I am going to carry out all of my threats against Eli and his family from beginning to end. I have warned him that judgment is coming upon his family forever because his sons are blaspheming God and he hasn't disciplined them. So I have vowed that the sins of Eli and his sons will never be forgiven by sacrifices offerings." Samuel stayed in bed until morning, and then got up and opened the doors of the tabernacle as usual. He was afraid to tell Eli what the Lord had said to him, but Eli called out to him, "Samuel, my son." "Here I am," Samuel replied. "What did the Lord say to you? Tell me everything, and may God strike you and even kill you if you hide anything from me." So Samuel told Eli everything. He didn't hold anything back. "And it is the Lord's will," Eli replied. "Let him do what he thinks is best." As Samuel grew up, the Lord was with him, and everything Samuel said proved to be reliable. All of Israel, from Dan in the north to Beersheba in the south, knew that Samuel was confirmed as a prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear at Shiloh and gave messages to Samuel there at the tabernacle, and Samuel's words went out to all the people of Israel. And even in this day, the Lord still speaks to people that pray and want to hear. And He'll speak to you. Just pray and seek Him out. I know some people don't understand when they hear the words, He'll speak to you. But just trust in the Lord. And God speaks to us through the reading of His Word. And then through the still small voice that sometimes we hear in our heart, or we feel in our heart. We feel in our heart. So just trust in Him. I know sometimes I wonder if God is speaking to me. Sometimes I wonder, and I wake up in the middle of the night, or else I could be just puttering around the house throughout the day, and I'll feel that God is saying something. And I just have to say, speak, Lord, for your servant is listening. And then to feel pressed that He's praying. He might put someone in my mind to pray for, or whatever it may be. So I've learned, that even if I'm wrong, even if it wasn't what God was telling me, that as Scripture tells us, all things work together for good to those who love God and are called according to His purpose. So as long as you're not going out committing a big crime or doing anything, wrong or sinning, because God would never tell you to sin or do something wrong that's bad. And, trust in Him, pray, seek Him out, and just lean in. When the storms of life come, we just have to lean into Him, draw closer, read His Word, and He will speak to you through the desires in your heart and through His still small voice. So I hope that you have a wonderful day today. I just wanted to stop for a few minutes and just to say hi, and just to read a little bit of His Word, and just to share a little bit of His love to you. Have a great day, guys, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.